Wait. Oh. Hey, sorry. Am I on camera?
You're on. Just pretend you're Ricky.
I can't stop that ball. How's my weight look? Good?
You look as fit as ever. It's always good to see you, Barry.
Thank you. Am I looking great?
Never seen you look better.
Check out that hair.
Hair's looking good.
I'm unbelievable.
What's new with your game?
My game really sucks. I just can't. My pitching, my short game is terrible.
What's going on with it?
I just can't get it near the whole, and I can't be up and down. Very bad.
All right. Play a couple shots here.
Sure.
Do you see the pin on the left? Let's go to that pin on the left. What club are you using?
This is a 60. Is that the right one?
Well, yeah, let's see. That's certainly a good option. Just try to play a couple shots there.
That's sort of what I was doing.
Catching the ground a little bit early.
Yeah. Yeah, we do that all the time.
See a couple more.
That one felt a little better.
Yeah, that was better. Keep going a few more times.
Sure.
Nice one there.
By the way, does this come with breakfast or anything? I'm starved.
You want breakfast in your
Well,
lesson?
I thought
we
something
can make
would-
this happen
yeah.
for you. For you, you're special. But let me just ask you two questions.
Yeah.
When you chip or pitch, do you ever pick a spot on the green?
No.
You see the leaf up there?
Uh-huh.
Let's try to land it just in that area.
Okay.
So look at that target for me. That seems to be your miss when you don't get it solid. So let me explain to you why that happens. The club is hitting the ground early. In other words, you're hitting the ground behind the ball.
Right.
Your swing, when that happens, let's say I put that down, and I'm going to give you a swing plane concept. So I'm going to have you come over to this side.
Okay.
So let's say I'm going to head towards that leaf. So we've got general alignment in that direction,
Right.
and then we have a swing plane angle relative to the club. So I'm just going to put that here. So you can see that angle there is similar to the club angle.
Mm-hmm.
When you're swinging and you hit the ground early, what you're doing is your club's going back inside or behind that plane,
Right.
and then it comes into the ground like this. You with me so far?
Yeah, I'm bringing it inside.
Yeah.
Sure.
So before you hit some, we're just going to have you set up here. Keep the club a little bit in front of that stick. Just do that a few times. And feel the energy you'd use to go that distance. So in other words, look at the leaf, then take your swing. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Go ahead and do that a few times.
Seems pretty reasonable.
Good. What do you notice when you do that?
I'm not hitting behind it, sort of sliding.
Okay. Is that a good visual for you?
Yeah.
All right. One other thing before you play your shot.
Yep.
Another insurance against a miss hit on the chip. A lot of good players do this. They'll grip down a little bit. They make the club a little shorter, and they also prop the handle up.
Okay.
And the reason the handle being up's good, it makes the club work like this.
Right.
The heel side, when that hits the ground, will make
Gotcha.
the club close.
Right.
So when you set up, I would grip down and just raise that heel just a little bit. Let's just get a few more practice swings.
Almost like this.
Like that.
A little more.
Nice. And it's all right to use your wrist a little bit. There you go. Nice.
Okay, so we hit the leaf.
Yep, same swing.
Oh my God, hit the leaf. Court.
Much better contact, right?
Yeah, much better.
So do a couple more practice swings before the next one there. I mean, if you get this down pretty good in a few minutes, we'll get some food. So,
Thank God.
yeah, that'll be good for you.
Actually, you're not that bad of a teacher. That was
Every once in a while I get it
unbelievable,
right.
Really. back?
Yep. Nice.
That felt pretty good.
Good.
Choke down. That felt really good.
Yeah, that comes off high and soft.
That was really good. Yeah.
So if we swing in the correct plane from the proper setup, even you can hit good ones from here.
I think I'm pretty talented.
Yeah, do a few practice swings.
God.
Keep grooving it.
Bend it a little. It feels pretty good. It's definitely a different feel. That was a little more.
Yeah, so that was one where you didn't use your wrist.
Right, so I have to cock my wrist on the way back a little
Yeah.
more. Let me just
Exactly.
take a little crack.
Mm-hmm.
That felt really good right there.
Nice pattern. You'll see the ball stopping easier, right? It's not scooting across the green. So
That felt really good.
the main thing you have to realize in the swing, if I take that club, the sooner you get it on plane, the better your chances are. When you go too low, you're running into the ground back
Right,
here,
so you got to go get on plane.
right? If you go back and you're too stiff with your wrist, the club doesn't have enough angle to get into the grass.
Right.
So you want to make sure that club gets up and down, up and down.
Is that true of all the pitches, basically?
Yes.
That felt again very good.
Yeah, those are a lot better. So,
It's a different sound.
so if you had a shorter one, let's say you're going to that pin,
Yeah.
we're using the same technique. And you can see where, obviously they haven't mowed the green yet, so you have the dew, but you can see that one pass before the cup there. If you
Yeah.
land it just in the dew area, it'll skip right to the hole.
Okay.
You want to try a couple there?
We'll take a little practice swing. Maybe it's pretty good. That was too much.
Too much swing, and also you never got to the ground. Let the club strike the turf.
That's
Good.
a better one right there.
Yeah, very nice. It's all right for the club to get into the grass. When you're in the right swing plane, the swing has good direction, and it comes down into the grass. Now, it doesn't mean you have to gouge the grass, but it's a little like if you're shooting pool. Can you imagine shooting pool? You've got a pool stick and you're hitting the cue ball.
Yep.
You're just going to hit a little bit lower on the ball. So if we think about the equator of the ball, you're just going to hit just below that.
Okay.
And you'll get good contact on these tight lines.
So it's a little bit like this.
Yeah.
Like that felt really good.
And it looked really good.
Right.
So that little bit of downward strike helps you launch it soft.
You're
with
striking
spin.
coming down on the ball.
Yep, your swing was too flat before. That's why the ball was coming out too
Yeah, that
low
felt really.
with
I
spin.
mean, that last one really felt good.
So some other things to consider if you're here, and just keep in mind a lot of ways to get there. Obviously, you could putt, right? If you get a lie where the ball is sitting down a little bit, something like that. On the PGA Tour, sometimes those crosswalks come into play. People have walked through there. There's no grass. Sunday pressure. Some guys might play the shot with a hybrid, or they might take less loft, like their 9-iron or something like this. So let me show you this shot.
Sure.
Stand on that side. And this is where I go to my putting grip. I go thumbs right down the middle. I use a reverse overlap. Now you can do your normal grip, but what I like about the putting grip is your thumbs are your sensors now. You just move your thumbs back and forth like this. We're going to stand pretty close to it. And you're just putting here with the loft of the club. So all you're doing, a little putting stroke, skip it up onto the green, and into the hole.
That wasn't bad, huh?
Not bad, huh? Your turn.
Right, I think same shot done correctly.
Yeah.
Oh, this is no problem. Please go in. A little hard there.
Okay. You get the hang of it. But you're too far from the ball. We're gonna get you a little closer. There you go.
Okay, this will go in.
Like your confidence.
Yeah, you like the shot?
Hey, Barry.
What do you think?
Not bad. I think
What
it's
do you
time.
think?
What do you think? We move on to a different short game topic.
How about the bagel? Yeah, different.
You want a bagel
Well,
and then
we'll
a new
go to
short
the,
game
yeah,
topic?
yeah, right.
All right.
Whatever.
All right, we're gonna go to the next short game topic.
That was good, by the way.
All right, Barry, so let's talk about your putting. We'll just start here in short range. You've
Right.
got a 10-footer here. Pretty straightforward putt. What do you see in this putt?
I've been absolutely right. It looks to me like it's a little right to left.
Okay.
And my misses have been probably more to the left, even on short putts.
Okay.
I don't know whether I'm turning the club or I'm not sure what I'm doing.
All right, roll a couple here. Let's take a look.
That would be my miss.
That's what's going on.
Yeah.
All right, roll a couple more. So what's cool is this time of day you have the dew on the green, and you can see the start line on your putts and where they're going. So that can be something to use at practice.
Right.
If you get to the course early and you haven't mowed the greens, very good exercise. But the bulk of them you're starting left.
So I'm starting left.
The club face is the typical problem here in that it impact it's closed to where you're going. Right? So
I'm closing it.
you're closing it through the putt. So what we're going to do, we're just going to use 2 sticks, nothing fancy. I'm going to put them down like this. Imagine there's a ball there. Go ahead and set up. Okay, and then just make your stroke, keep the putter between those sticks. Yeah, just keep grooving your stroke there. Does that feel any different to you?
Yeah.
What's different?
It's okay. If I do that, when I'm bringing it back more out, I feel then I think I was maybe going in a little too much.
Right.
It just feels a little different.
Okay, so let's just see what happens if you just keep that putter between the sticks there as you make your stroke. Nice job.
Yeah. It's a different feel going back and through. Man, really good. Yeah.
Well, a lot of it is just giving you a little feedback on where the putter was going.
That feels a lot different. It definitely was different when I did it.
So a lot like your chipping, you had the club going back, in my opinion, under the plane, and then you get a lot of rotation.
Right.
So it has to feel more in a straighter path.
Yeah, it's a better feel. It's definitely a different feel than I can do.
Just roll a few more.
They hit that pretty hard there.
It was a good putt. Notice the dew line. Where did it start?
More left?
Yep. So that could be you aimed the face there, or you didn't keep the face square to your path.
That was a better feel.
Yes, that's looking good. Let's do a few more there.
That was definitely a better feel. See, you call it on plane, so going back on plane seems to be.
Excellent.
Right.
All right. So now we'll do a few braking putts, just so you have a good concept. If we know where the relative straight putt is,
Right.
if this is straight up the hill, then we know something over here is going to break to your left.
Right.
Just the way the green's sloping. And if you go that way, it's going to break to the right.
Right.
So let's do a little practice drill here. We're going to go off that straight uphill putt, and we're just going to go a little in this direction. So I'm going to walk 2 paces right over here.
Right.
So I know we've got some break. Now what I want you to do is take those 2 sticks and think about where you'd aim for this putt. And just line them up, you know, like you're simulating the same thing. Go ahead and take it.
You want me to line it up?
Yeah, line them up for how you see the putt.
Maybe just like that.
All right, so put the other one down, frame it in. Good.
Is that,
Yeah, we're in the ballpark, and I just usually tell people go a little wider than your putter width.
right. Yeah, that looks about right to me.
You like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it. So come back and look at the line. You started on line perfectly. What'd you learn?
It's breaking a little more.
Yeah, so we're just going to adjust.
Yeah.
So sometimes putting, the reason you're not putting well could be your stroke. It could also be your reads aren't as good as they need
But
to
that
be.
the stroke feels a lot different.
Yeah, just needs to, you just got to play a little more break. Now there, your body,
My body tilted.
you turned into it too much. So the putter, when it went through, it was closing too much to your path.
That was a better stroke. I didn't have to look up for that one. I knew
Yeah.
that was a better stroke.
So commit to swinging the putter between these 2 sticks here.
You know what feel? Well, I know. Which is good. This makes me keep my head behind the ball.
Good.
For with the sticks, because I have to concentrate. Which is something.
Now, do you think you got enough break, or you want to add a touch more?
I think if I hit it a little harder, it'll go. If I hit it a little softer, it'll break more.
You gonna stick with it, or you want to?
Let's
Okay.
stick with that. I think I just got to put a little more pace on it.
Got it.
I mean, not to tell you your business or anything. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're the expert.
Yeah.
You got this.
You remember that chip?
Yeah, that chip was pretty good.
Yeah.
Great job. All right, let's put you to some left to right putts just to wrap things up. So again, off the straight putt, you know you can go this way. Good. Let's say your ball was there. Where would you want to aim?
Right about there. It could break that much.
Yeah.
I think.
That's cool. Now, what I want you to do is visualize that ball starting off and imagine those dew lines that you see. Can you see that curving into the hole? Perfect. Now the only thing is when we get putts that break more, you have to go a little bit more, like you have to shorten the follow through amount because the ball, when it comes out of here, it's already going to be breaking. So
Right.
if you're back here, you'd probably catch that stick. So stand over it and tell me if it seems like that's enough break.
It does, actually.
Great.
Kill them, Paul.
Okay, now come back and look at where you started it. Where'd you start it?
Where you left.
Uh-huh. So either your brain knows there's more break than you're playing, or you just came way across it. What do you think?
I think I probably came across it.
Okay, let's try it again.
It looks like the right break. And I killed it though. I hit it too hard, I thought. Yes, the first one I just came across and hit it too hard, right?
A little bit of both.
But that's the right break, I think.
Just a little low on speed
And,
there.
and I came up maybe a little bit.
That was still a pretty good putt.
But I think it's the right.
Yeah, you feel good about it.
Yeah. I think this is the right line. Yeah, that's a good point.
Nice job.
Yeah. No, I mean,
Simple, right?
well, what you told me coming back, straight forward, I wasn't doing that.
So what we got to do to be better around the greens and on the green is swing the club on plane in the right direction.
Yeah,
You were a little too inside on your chipping,
Yeah, it felt
too
much
inside on your putting. Can you do this drill for me at practice?
better.
Pretty easy.
Yeah.
2 alignment sticks.
Not a problem.
It'll work on your green reading, help you understand where you're swinging the putter.
Yeah, it feels much better.
All right,
Good job.
great job today.
Thank you. You were great. Thank you. I hope that helps you.
Oh,